Hello and welcome to a new problem. Uh, Today I'm gonna be solving tension in a cable. The problem says the two cables shown carry a vertical load of F equal to 830 newtons. F being this, there's a force, like think of it as like a traffic light or something hanging. I want to know uh, what kind of cable we need for the traffic lights or something that you want to hang, like a sign or something. Okay, so let's get to it. First, you have to start with a free body diagram. Just use blue for my free body diagram. So we can see there is a force going down. If we're looking just on the vertical direction, there's F, which is, let's call it 30 newtons coming down. And then we have some force going up. I'm gonna call it F1. Just call it Fy1. How about that? Fy1. And then, or doesn't matter. And then we have another force going up. I'm talking about this side. There is a force going up. Okay, call it Fy2. Okay, and then on the x direction, we have one going this way and one going this way. I'm gonna just say that F1x is going, or x1, just to be consistent, fx1 going this way, and then we have fx2 is going this way. So now we can just sum our forces. We can see if we sum the forces in the y direction, take going up positive, we have, since they gave us the sine and cosine, this is the most viewed triangle. You see it when you see 3 4 3 4, automatically you should know that this is 5. It's also known as the 3 4 5 triangle. Okay, so since or you can calculate it if you don't know. Okay, so since we're taking the vertical component, I'm gonna start with this one. Vertical component is gonna be just 3/5. Let me call it Fy equals 0. It's gonna equal to 3/5 F1. I'm gonna now just use F1, doesn't matter. So we're gonna have two equations and two unknowns. So we have F1 plus F2 is gonna be 4/5. If you don't know where the 4 comes from, it's this 4 right here, and the 3 on this side, it's coming from here. Okay, it's gonna be F2 is equal to whatever is down here. It's gonna be 830 newtons. Okay, and now we can sum our forces in the x direction. So we do the convention that going to the right is positive. Forces in the x is equal to 0. So we have 4/5 times F1. 4/5 F1 minus, sorry, so this actually is going to be a negative number because we're talking about this F1. It's going to be negative 4, going to be plus since this one is positive. It's going to be 3/5 F2 is equal to, since we have no forces in direction, it's going to be just 0. Okay, so now we can just use substitution, solve for 1. I think it's easier to solve this equation. Let's just call this one equation 1 and 2. Just call this one equation 1. so you can see it. This is 1, and this is the second equation right here. I'm gonna call it 2. So basically what I want to do is just solve for one and solve for the other one. Just try to approach it kinda to save time. Look for where you want. Since they are asking us just for a b, we can just manipulate the equation so we can solve for this one first to save time. So since I know I call this one f1, I'm gonna basically solve here for f2 and then plug it here. Okay, so we have 3 over 5 f2. I'm taking this one right here, 3 over 5 f2. I'm gonna move this one to this side, so since it's negative it's gonna be positive, like add in this quantity here, so it's gonna equal to 4 over 5 f1. Okay, so now I'm gonna just multiply or just divide this side right here to get f2 by itself. So if I divide here by 3 over 5 and divide here, since it's an equation, 3 over 5 from your other classes, earlier classes in your education career, I know that flip and multiply and that stuff. So we can have f2 is equal, basically if you flip and multiply, the 5 gonna cancels, right? And then you're gonna end up with 4 over 3 f1. Okay, so I will use this one to substitute in the first equation so I can solve for just f1 to save time. I'm gonna just change the, gonna use a green one. So we have I'm taking equation 1, it's gonna be 3 over 5 times f1 plus 4 over 5 times f2. So now we have f2 is equal to 4 over 3 f1, and all equal to 30 newtons. Okay, so we can factor this one out, and I can do it on one step, but it's easy to do it, but I'm gonna just show you, or just factor like f2 f1 right here, and then it's gonna leave you with 3 over 5 plus, you can just multiply this one since it's a fraction, it's gonna be multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16, 3 times 5 is 15, and then it's gonna equal to this one. You can do it on one step. If you're like on an exam pressure, you can just divide it straight, you don't have to factor and do all that stuff. Therefore f1 is equal to 830 newton divided by 3 over 5 plus 16 over 15. We don't have, you have a calculator, you can solve it, or I'm gonna just calculate it real quick. Okay, I have 830 divided by or you can just add the fraction together, like 3 over 5 plus 16 over 15. This should give you 1.66, and then take 830 divided by that 1.666. It's give you it's give me 497,999. So basically this is just 498. and if we look at the answer, it should be this one. Okay, I hope you learned something, and enjoy. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.